Hey there, I'm Guru and I do develop relations at Waku. In this Waku 101 tutorial, we'll be getting introduced to Waku and I will also take you through the various use cases that can be implemented with Waku. Web2 communications do not preserve your privacy out of the box. Your interactions that you make online, including your messages, can be easily eavesdropped. This means that your social graph and your private metadata can be intercepted and exploited by various centralized stakeholders. Your messages are linked to centralized identities like IP addresses, and your IP address can expose a lot more information than you think. Your IP address can expose the sender and receiver details, their locations, and also associate the private information included in your message. These information can be facilitated for censorship, surveillance, and large-scale attacks, and can ultimately hinder the freedom of speech. This problem is not just specific to chat. It exists with all forms of communication that take place in sectors like gaming, marketplaces, location sharing, IoT networks, state channels, or any sector that requires private exchange of information online. To combat this, we are building Waku. Waku is a family of robust censorship-resistant communication protocols designed to enable privacy-focused messaging in your Web3 apps. Waku is private, censorship-resistant, modular, adaptive, securely scalable, and most importantly, DOS-resistant. Waku is not just a chat messaging protocol, it's far more than that. Waku is a generalized communication protocol that can be used to implement a large number of use cases. The history started back in 2013 when the Ethereum white paper was released. The holy trinity of decentralized web included Ethereum for consensus, Swarm for storage, and Whisper for communications. But until 2019, there were not much of dedicated teams working on Whisper. It was in 2020 when Waku V1 replaced the Whisper protocol in the status messaging app. This was a benchmark year because Waku proposed better enhancements in terms of performance and scalability. Today, Waku is rapidly evolving as the standard of Web3 communications. And when I say standard, it is because of the vibrant ecosystem Waku is building around. Status app uses Waku. Railgun is a privacy layer built on top of Ethereum that uses Waku. The Graph is also a popular Web3 project that uses Waku. And finally, XMTP is one specific use case, which is chat. Waku is being used for building chat applications with XMTP. The key features of Waku are as follows. Waku is super adaptive. Waku can cater a wide range of resource-restricted environments, ranging from your browsers and mobile phones to resource-rich environments like clusters, VPS servers, and relay nodes. Waku has different implementations and protocols to specifically cater each of these requirements. Waku also provides rate limiting. It uses rate limiting nullifiers, popularly known as RLN, which is a truly decentralized anonymous rate limiting technology that uses zero-knowledge proofs. Waku is also open and permissionless, making sure that anyone can run a Waku node and contribute to the network. Waku operates on a pub/sub architecture, and we'll be talking about it in upcoming videos. Some example apps that use Waku are as follows. Waku can be used for building multiplayer games like tic-tac-toe. It can be used for chat apps, location sharing apps that do not expose your location to centralized stakeholders, and IoT systems that involve a lot number of devices connected to it. Getting started with Waku is easy. If you're a developer, you can use the Waku SDKs for building on top of Waku. And if you are a node operator, you can operate your own Waku node and contribute to our network growth. We have different implementations which include the TypeScript implementation, the NIM implementation, the Golang implementation, the Rust and C bindings, and to make life easier for React developers, we also have some React hooks. If you're a node operator, you can use the NIM implementation to run your own Waku node, or you can also use the Docker compose command or the dap node to set up your node in a matter of few minutes. If this makes you excited, make sure to check out our documentation at docs.waku.org And also make sure to join the Discord community at discord.waku.org to get instant updates about our development cycle and the upcoming plans. See you there.